You are one to talk. Your lady friend is married.
Hey Luz, welcome back. Sorrows, and prayers for the delay on continuing my Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton Story reactions. Now, at your request, I am going to be doing the complete season. Now, there were some spoilers all over social media, so I'm hoping there's still some gems in here that you'll get an authentic reaction out of me from. But wow, I mean, first episode had me like speechless. So we're going into, what is it, Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story, Honeymoon Bliss. This is episode 2. But before we get started, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that you click the notification bell so that you never miss a reaction from me. Let's do it. Back to Shondaland. This hair, it's that bell thing. I want one of those. What a night she had, huh? Oh, are we getting a fashion montage? Oh, that reminds me of like, what is it? A Little Princess. If you haven't seen that movie as like a kid, especially as a little girl, you need to watch it. A Little Princess. Not the Shirley Temple one, the remake. Oh, how did they curl her hair with no curling iron? This dress.
Are there concerts, operas in my engagement diary?
I need an engagement diary.
There is nothing in my engagement diary.
No, Your Majesty.
Brimsley, I am the Queen. I have official duties, do I not?
You do, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
In the Queen's engagement diary.
You are currently enjoying the privacy of the...
Oh, the honeymoon. Yikes.
Parliament is calling it the Great Experiment.
Why are they so obsessed? People gonna talk. Let them.
Oh, what is the question?
Hold up. Because Mama's outfit is nice too. This is the best she's looked.
Shall I report that to the House of Lords then?
It is also very...
Mr. Volturi is getting on my
On
nerves.
Monday, there were 7 people in the bedchamber
Ew.
on the wedding night.
How awkward. Losing your virginity in front of 7 people? No, thank you.
Now it is the thing to give the couple privacy.
Yes. Her little boy, Georgie.
There can be no questions. Do you understand?
It looks like he's wearing this old pillow that my grandmother used to have on her couch when I was a kid.
Has he done the deed or not?
Why don't you ask your son? This spread? Now I'm hungry. Is that pound cake? How awkward for people to stand and watch you eat. One thing the British gonna do is have some tea. She's lonely. What is that? Oh, it's a takedown robe. We love that. Wait, is this her? Are we just changing? Y'all, this hair? What? Not gonna lie, that would get irritating. Somebody just following you all day, every day. Oh, she's pissed. I would be pissed too. Cause you was talking all of that yang in the garden, and now you're just gone? You feel duped. Yo, how are they curling her hair? I'm staring at the ceiling. How frustrating. Is that a live bird? Well, it's not alive, but is that a real bird on the table?
Patience is not always a virtue.
This is true.
Reap benefits, and perhaps
Miss Danbury. They had another baby? Oh, is it a girl or a boy? I can't tell. Because, you know, everybody was in dresses up until a certain age. She didn't know that.
I believe you would quite like.
She is an actress. No. Break it off and find a suitable woman.
If he loves her.
You are one to talk.
Your lady friend is married.
This is messy. These children are messy.
Great bloodline. It will not end with your generation.
They're gonna give this woman an aneurysm.
is a virtue or a burden for our dear Queen Charlotte.
They're spoiled and have no idea of obligation or responsibility. It's 15 of y'all. Get it together. Are those lamb chops? She's eating. Oh, I love this pearl drop necklace.
We are going to see my husband.
She's had it. She said, if you ain't coming here, I'm coming to you. Oh, that's right, because he was like into astrology and like studying the stars and stuff, right? Oh, that's nice to have an observatory like on the property like that, but separate from the castle or from the building.
Perhaps it is bad. Would you like to step indoors while we wait to find out?
Are they?
Warm up a bit, it is a cool night. Thank you, sir. That is very kind and generous of you to offer. I am more important than you.
Are we getting a bonus love story? Oh, okay. Oh, these two queens are messy.
Now, this is a perfectly clear...
He's odd, huh? Charlotte, like, did you forget about me? I'm confused. I don't want to look at the stars.
Since the wedding? Is this how you have been spending your time since the wedding?
Y'all, what is going on?
You made no mistake.
Did I say something to offend you?
You know what irritates me? Is as women, we tend to do that. We want to ask, what's wrong with me? What did I do wrong? Nothing!
Do you know what that word means?
I know what a brothel is.
Does she know what a brothel is?
I'm saying that it might be better if you were visiting a brothel.
Is she dumb?
You have been in this room.
Observatory.
You want him to go to a brothel? I'm sure any married woman would rather her husband be looking at the stars. Naive.
Except spend time with my husband.
Yeah, she wants to spend time with him.
It's done what you complain about.
I do not know a single soul here except for you.
Oh, she's lonely.
I'm completely alone.
Alone.
And you prefer the sky to me.
George, what's really going on, friend?
George!
We both screaming at him.
I do not want to fight.
I want to
Period. Let's fight.
fight for me.
Go home!
Don't scream at me. She doesn't want to go home. What is going on? Scandalous. Brimsley, these coats that the footmen are wearing are really nice.
They seem very content.
I would hope for
Oof, lying.
satisfaction and contentment.
They are a wonder.
This is a dangerous game to like lie to like, what is the mother called again? The Dowager Princess or something like that? I'm sure it's pretty dangerous to lie to her about the situation.
What of their relations?
That's really invasive. I get that them conceiving an heir as soon as possible is like very important, but pressing these two men about their sex life is so invasive.
So,
He gets on my nerves.
You agree it is successful, do you not, Brimsley?
Don't pull me into your lies.
Most successful.
But also, how are these two men who are essentially tethered to the king and queen, how are they supposed to, I mean, I guess they're a huge part of that. This cottage, is it a cottage? It looks like, no! Get off of her, please! Oh, Agatha. Ugh. In the words of Mariah Carey, this is bleak. She must be a wrinkled prune.
Not that I presume to understand. It's the title.
I love that, like, her head house lady is, like, low-key her bestie. It's more than Charlotte has.
What if he puts another one of his gigantic babies in?
Ooh, how many babies does she have? Oh, bleak. What are we eating today? Oh, don't cry, Charlotte. Those pancakes? Oh, he feels for her.
What would you have the king do?
Lay with his wife? That's what I would have the king do?
I will suggest some sort of gesture.
What kind of gesture? He should at least be seeing her every day. This is not okay. It really isn't. It's like a little pond with koi fish.
Orange.
She can't touch anything.
Take it to the kitchens for the Queen's meal.
I can pick my own orange, Brimsley.
Yes, Your Majesty. Orange.
What if she wants to eat it right now? That is frustrating.
The King has sent you a gift.
We like gifts.
And there is a note, ma'am.
I never want you to feel alone, George. Uh-oh.
Show me the gift.
A Pomeranian. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have wanted a Pomeranian since I was in high school.
No. Dogs are big and majestic. That is a deformed bunny.
A deformed... Don't do him like that. Or her. Oh. Obviously, from watching Bridgerton season 1, she loves them now. But that, she called that thing a deformed bunny. I am weak. I mean, I once got a cat for Valentine's Day. I loved it. Just saying. Oh, we love a choker. Why is the dog on a... Now, you know us black folk, get this animal off the table. Especially while we eating. Brimsley is walking the dog. Now she got the dog and Brimsley in tow. Oh, it's so cute. He can't keep up.
Your Majesty is on honeymoon. You cannot...
I can, and I will.
Period. You gonna tell me what I can't do?
I'm the one person who will never tell you what you...
Okay.
I will, however, always tell you how best to do the things you are not allowed to do.
We like Brimsley.
It would be unwise for your Majesty to meet with all of them. One would...
Agatha.
And if one wanted to be discreet, would one trust Lady Danbury?
I would. And I'm sorry, weren't there two guys just standing there in the doorway? There's no discretion. I mean, these people are worse than TMZ. They talk. Worse than TMZ. Oh. She got dressed, honey. I mean, this actress is stunning. They all are, but like, her skin? Here we go with some tea. Make me want... Next reaction, I'm gonna have my tea.
How is the tea? Is it to your liking?
The tea is good, Your Majesty.
These necklaces.
'Tis a deformed bunny.
Oh, my mistake, Your Majesty. Oh.
Brimsley said you would be the most discreet because I am on...
Don't put me in it!
May I speak freely, Your Majesty?
Get out.
I did not believe a word you said about your honeymoon.
A true friend can tell when you're lying. When you're not okay, when things are not good, they can see right through it. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. They know you're not.
Painful and quite terrifying. It is all right if your wedding night was not perfect.
Oh, Agatha would know.
Your Majesty, you did have
Girl!
a wedding night?
Molly, you in danger, girl.
I'm talking about consummating.
She don't know what you talk about.
You do know what I mean when I say consummate. Let us send for Brimsley.
She's not gonna give her, she's not drawing it out. You guys.
How many times does he insert it?
As many times as necessary.
Oh, I feel bad. Danbury is not the best person to talk to this about.
I do not believe I have ever thought of it as something to enjoy. More of a chore. Perhaps if it is with someone you like.
She literally just said in front of all those people that she don't like her husband.
It was not that long ago that queens were beheaded.
That's true. They were taking queens to the guillotine.
Your Majesty, this is important. You are the first.
This is true.
You must secure your position.
It won't matter.
But this is not my failing. I mean, he clearly doesn't...
You guys, I don't believe that he doesn't want her. Something is wrong. No?
I'm not queen if we are not married. Then maybe we can forget all about this and I can go home.
Educate her.
your deformed bunny. It is a dog. A very rare and purebred Pomeranian.
It is something. It is. Oh, I feel like going to get a dog today. What is wrong with me? Oh, get off of her! Please! She literally drifted away for a second and had to come back and be like, so why is he turned on by rejection? That's not weird? Okay, this lady, her skin.
Find a titled, appropriate young lady, marry her, make babies. It is a rich
She's not wrong.
and itself. Everyone does it.
Not these three in a room together.
Do sit down and join us.
The bows, the hair bows up the back of her hair with the jewelry.
Eyes? I thought I would call upon an expert. Do what? Get them to want.
The difference between Viscountess Bridgerton's kids and your kids is that they understand duty and obligation.
It helps if they are in love.
Your kids are spoiled and wild.
I'm going to speak plainly because we are all mature women here. My boys are in love.
These women are stunning.
They are in love with Catholic.
What's wrong with being in love with a Catholic? I know y'all gonna educate me in the comments. I love it.
Painful, lifelong sentence.
Marriage.
A painful lifelong sentence. I need to know how they put that hair on her head. I need to see all the wigs.
What does the Dowager Princess want with you?
You guys, he is grotesque.
So why should she want to see you?
She has to stroke his ego. I'm gonna vomit.
I promise to tell you every single detail upon my return.
You guys, don't judge me, but can he just die already? Forgive me, but he is grotesque and has an ego that is just ill-fitted. This hat?
I did.
I am asking you to elaborate.
Not you want me to be a spy.
What did you speak to Her Majesty about?
None of your business.
Let me handle her for you. If Lord Bute were
I
here.
believe.
What you gonna handle? Oh, all of the men are grotesque.
Traditionally, when a title is bestowed, it comes with income and land.
She ain't doing something for nothing in a title.
Without those things, a title is simply...
It's just like getting a promotion at work. Where the money at?
Knew my family is because my father-in-law is also a king. And Sierra Leone is very rich.
Oh.
We already have money.
Sierra Leone.
Need my husband to be invited on the hunts.
Please, because I need him off of me. Please invite him somewhere.
We need to be equal members of the ton. We can be grateful to one another.
Yep. She been bad since then. Oh, is it paper? It looks like paper. This dress? Oh.
Hello, Charlotte. Is it alright if I join you for a meal this evening?
A meal?
Oh, she finna go off.
A meal? Are you... A meal?
He should have apologized. There was a whole cake on the table.
I realize you have no reason to like me. You have no reason to trust me.
That smile is a reason. Are we back at the observatory? Literally, a lot of times that's all we want as women is like...
Well, concentrate.
I cannot concentrate with you hovering.
Include us in your life. Like, it's not difficult.
It is. Well, George, it is beautiful.
It is.
George.
It was your wedding night too.
Fair.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Yes, well.
Why is she me? You are not forgiven.
Seems very... I think that is a reasonable idea.
She can't even get her words out.
Does this mean you're coming home to Buckingham House?
I think he's coming home.
I'm coming home to Buckingham House.
The stress. The stress!
Right after the wedding, there was no possibility that you might be carrying the next king. They do not know that. And after tonight, there will be.
He can't talk to... Wait! Well, unlike... who was it? The Duke's wife. I forget her name. Unlike her, at least Charlotte got pictures and knows what to expect. Truly. I feel that makes you a little bit more like prepared. Oh Lord. The relief these two must feel. These two. Don't y'all gotta stand there and confirm? Not George and his black.
Tis pretty, but it has a thousand.
Oof, all the buttons.
I'm suddenly concerned that I made the wrong choice.
I'm very good with buttons.
George. Not George is good with buttons. He did not just say that to her.
Do you know what happens on a wedding night?
Oh, he's asking her.
I do not like the part where my head hits the wall over and over again.
Yes, there is a way to avoid that.
He'll do his best. Oh my gosh. They're alone in this room, right? Because I can't with the looky-loos. I wonder, was he a virgin too? I doubt it. Oh, this is a different experience from Agatha. Oh, man cheeks. Of course he's not there. Well, she's waking up very differently nowadays. Not if this is not us calling up your bestie the next day. Oh no, I thought she was going to see the Queen. Did I see him step out the carriage?
Your mother has departed, Your Majesty. I saw to it myself.
And Charlotte.
Ugh, good riddance.
Honeymoon, if you would like to join her, I can.
Oh, George.
No, I'm fine. I do not need him.
You guys, he's not well.
Yes, get him here. Charlotte.
She will never know of it.
You guys, okay.